Hey everyone, very good evening. This is Mitesh Khatri, your Law of Attraction coach, one more time. Before we start, a quick technology check. People who are on the webcam, can you hear me loud and clear? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Perfect. Thank you, Kiran. Thank you, Gazelle, Chandrasekhar. Thank you very much, Sanjeev. So before we start today, there are two rules that you must understand to get value from today's workshop of Wealth Mastery. First, keep your webcam on because all interaction in our webinar happens only on a webcam. So question answers, interaction happens only on webcam. As you see right now, the chat window is completely off for a reason that I only interact with people when they're on video. That's point number one. Rule number two is very important. Keep a notepad and a pen ready with you because you're going to make some important notes about techniques of how to attract money in your life. I'll give you very specific affirmations on how to attract money. So a lot of these ready-made techniques you will forget later if you don't write them down. So make sure you have everything written and keep a notepad and a pen ready for you. If you don't have it, go grab one right now because you will really, really need it. Now I'm going to start a small video, which is an introduction to my organization. After this introduction, we will start the webinar today. What is it about? It's all about learning how to attract money in your life by attracting at the right frequency of wealth. Not just money, but actually attracting wealth. So if you're excited to learn how to make more money in your life, everyone, unmute yourself and say, yes, I'm excited to make more money. Let's go.
Yes, I'm
Yes, I am
excited to make more money.
excited to make money. More money.
Yeah. All right. I like the excitement over there. So now we are starting a small introduction video after which we learn how do you really make more money in your life using law of attraction. So here we go. Whenever we go through pressure in life, do we naturally move towards pressure or do we move away from pressure? The quality of your life depends on the amount of pressure that you can manage willingly. I'll show you what is willingness. Take your hands like this and say this with me. Bring it on. Loudly, say bring it on.
I would recommend these people to anyone who really wants to get people off their chairs, get them excited, and really begin to look at what kinds of behaviors it takes to overcome the adversity and the obstacles of a corporate life.
With over a decade's experience, Mitesh Khatri is an expert at facilitating leadership results that matter.
Desire is a should. An expectation is a must. When something becomes a must, come on. The how doesn't matter. I will make things happen. Please repeat that to your partner. Please repeat that to your partner. It's a very powerful statement.
He's a leadership trainer, motivational speaker, coach and best-selling author with the single-minded resolve to build super productive, highly accountable and collaborated teams. Awaken the Leader in You is his signature leadership intervention program to lead super productive teams in 90 days or less. This result-oriented program aims at helping leaders encourage their teams to find passion in work, take onus and be accountable, respect each other, work collaboratively, be customer-centric and generate better results. He has also published a book on leadership with the same name, which has become a national bestseller.
Mitesh and Indu, first of all, thank you so much for a wonderful day today. Some of your teaching becomes part of the vocabulary of the organization and part of the culture. So it's not like a one-day good feel program, but it's like a long-lasting effect.
Mitesh's leadership training instills the culture of ownership in organizations that accelerate business results.
Entrepreneur not only takes ownership, inspires ownership. I am an entrepreneur. I am the owner of this company. Now, which of these mindset is better for you? Employee or owner?
Mitesh motivates people to have self-belief, take a leap of faith and achieve results beyond their boundaries. Mitesh uses his path-breaking firewalk training to cement self-belief, high energy and confidence in teams. The firewalk affirms their belief that they can achieve everything in their life, even ambitious organizational goals. Mitesh has become a guiding light for people to do good and do well.
It was such a pleasure to see them both in action. First is lovely coordination, second is brilliant energy, and And the third most important thing is execution excellence. That comes to them so naturally that when they talk from their heart and bring their heart into the work, it just blossoms the people who are around. They're actually not really trainers. They're people who work out of their heart and they are in service. And that can be known from the work which they are doing.
His corporate training has inspired and transformed the lives of 300 plus clients such as Godrej, Siemens, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC, Infosys, Wipro, MRF, ADP, Amdocs, Lupin, GSK, Zydus, Dr. Reddy, Forbes Marshall, Hindustan Zinc, Hindustan Pencil, Sudarshan Chemicals, Archean Group and Sani to name a few. Contact Mitesh for remarkable organizational results and to lead in every field like an entrepreneur at www.miteshkhatri.com. Drop him an
Okay, so I am coming back. Let's see if everybody can hear me in a second. Just give me 1 second, guys. All right, am I live now? I don't think so. Something is wrong. Something is frozen. Hold on. Technology. Okay, I think I am live now. Let's see if my video works from there as well. No, it's not. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so let's try now. Yes, I think my video is working now. Is everyone able to hear me? Is everyone able to see me? Give me a thumbs up quickly. Perfect. Okay, so everyone take your hands like this. Say whenever something goes wrong, raise your hand, say time for double happiness. All right, so that's how we practice law of attraction. Whenever something goes wrong, instead of panicking, instead of saying, oh, this went wrong, instead of that, we always say, yay, time for double happiness. And that's how things always come back on track. Super. So welcome everyone for today's Law of Attraction Wealth Mastery course. It's an introduction of how you can make more money in your life using Law of Attraction. Here is my promise to you for the next 1 hour. So the first promise is based on some of the problems that I know some of you have. The first problem is some of you feel that your income is stuck. How many of you feel your income is stuck right now at a particular level for 1 or 2 years, maybe 3 years, your income is kind of stuck at a particular level? Raise your hands if that's happening with you. Okay. So my promise is I will give you the solution for that within the next 1 hour only, not just theoretically, but I'll give you a practical solution for that so that you can immediately after this webinar, start increasing your income and get out of that stuckness. The second problem that I know some of you have is you're making money, but you're struggling to make money. How many people here are struggling while making money? Raise your hand. So the problem is not money. It's just that you have to work hard. And I know there are some people who tell me, Mitesh, money's coming, but every time I work, I have to struggle for everything I get. How many people have that experience here? So the intention today is to help you get both these problems completely solved by having the following solution. So my promise to you is, the first is techniques to increase your income. Okay, write this down. First promise, techniques to increase your income. Second promise is the super confidence to make money. I know that some of you feel that your confidence was probably down because of the struggle that you've gone through. I know that some of you feel sometimes law of attraction works for you, sometimes it doesn't work for you. But today, before you leave, my promise to you will give you super confidence to make money in your life, no matter what your situation is right now. Is everyone absolutely happy if you achieve both these things today before you leave? Give me a thumbs up if that makes you happy. All right. So here is the first thing I would like you to tell me. Tell me in the chat window, what are your problems? Why are you here today? Is it that you're not getting a job and that is why you're struggling? Is it that your business has stuck at a particular level and you're not able to increase your profits? Is it that you've lost your job? Is it that you're not getting an increment? You're not getting a promotion? What are the problems because of which you're attending today's course? So 1, 2, and 3. I'm switching off on my chat window now. Chat window is on, whether you're on YouTube or you are on Zoom. Start posting the message now. Okay. Okay, so that's a pretty long message. Stuck on all levels. Okay, so we'll help you with that. Stuck in business, stuck in income, not getting good acting projects. Okay, so we'll help you with that. Nothing generated as revenue. Okay. I want to make more money. Okay. Income is not increasing. Didn't get a job so far. Okay. So we'll help you with that. Stuck since 8 years. Wow. Okay. That's a long period of time. Business is stuck in particular level. Yes. Continuous loss in business. Oh, okay. We'll help you with that. Definitely. Want to get a job, no clients, stuck in a job and income, stuck in business, no desired job, no clarity. Okay. How many of you here are confused about one day you want to do this, second day you want to do that, and then the third day you want to do something else to make money? How many of you are going through this confusion right now? So we'll probably help you with that confusion as well. So network business not getting through, low level of business. Okay. So I'm switching off my chat window now. Thank you very much for your responses. Here is what we are going to do. This is my promise. Before we leave today, I'll help you to solve all your money problems using some of the very powerful techniques of law of attraction. That's one. Second, we'll give you that confidence to really be able to achieve any kind of money that you want in your life. But because I want to show you a measurable difference, based on whatever problems you've written in the chat window right now, tell me one number. What is your current level of confidence right now without learning law of attraction? Example is when my mentor asked me this question, he said, Mitesh, what's your current level of confidence to solve your problems of money? And I said it was 3. Obviously, because that is why I had gone to him to learn, right? His name is Sahil. So that was my confidence at that time, and I had not learned how to attract money with law of attraction. Level 3 for me. So I'm writing my number in the chat window, and then I'm opening my chat again. Please tell me what's your current level of confidence, so that after you learn today, we'll see if we are able to increase our confidence immediately in the next 1 hour. 1, 2, and 3. Chat window is open now. Just give me one number. Come on. 1, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 0. Come on. Nobody's 0, Rachna. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Trishna. 2. Okay. 2. 6. I like that. Some of you are at 6. 4. Okay. So switching off the chat window in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So now I have switched off the chat window. I like that, Dr. Nishi. She's got about 7 over there. So it doesn't matter which level you are at. My promises will increase your points by at least 2, maybe 3 points, maybe 4 points before you leave today. Is everyone happy if your confidence goes up to make more money? Raise your hands. Okay, perfect. So now that you are ready, let's learn how you can use law of attraction to actually make more money. But if you don't learn the complete science, it won't work for you. So the first thing I want to tell you, 2 things here. One is congratulations for landing here, because I always tell people you're here because your money frequency is ready to grow. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So first is everyone, please unmute yourself and say congratulations to each other, because believe me, it's not easy to come into a workshop like this if your frequency is not right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. So congratulations, all of you. You've reached the right place. You've reached at the right time because your frequency is ready to make more money in your life. But now comes the warning part. Make sure you don't leave the webinar today before 8:45 p.m. before all the learnings are complete about how to make more money. Half knowledge is more dangerous than no knowledge. How many of you agree half knowledge is more dangerous than no knowledge? Right? So first is don't go away without the complete knowledge. Second is the reason you might go back today is because your old frequency is going to call you back, which means your old habits will call you back. You'll get an emergency, some problem will happen, you'll feel bored, you'll get a headache, something will happen and it'll call you back. So don't make that mistake today. If universe has got you to this point, make sure that you learn completely. How many of you promise to stay here till 8:45 p.m.? Unmute yourself and say, yes, I promise to learn complete. Come on, go.
Yes, I promise to learn
Yes, I
completely.
promise to learn.
All right. So now that you've promised to learn completely, my promise to you is not only that I will deliver on these 2 points, I will also give you a very special bonus at 8:45 p.m. And the bonus is that if you stay till the end, we'll give you a ready-made list of affirmations also, and I'll give you a very special vision board at the end of the webinar today at 8:45. Earlier, there were some problems in Zoom where even if we were sharing the bonus in the Zoom chat, people were not able to download because some of you are attending from mobile, right? So what we've done today is we've created a special download page for you today. When I give you that download page, doesn't matter whether you're attending on a mobile or whether you're attending on a laptop, you will get the bonus today before you leave the day. Okay, so this is your bonus if you stay till 8:45. Now let's learn about how do you really make more money using law of attraction. The first thing that we must understand about money and law of attraction is this. Everyone take your hands like this and repeat with me. My frequency is 10,000. Opportunity is 1 lakh. Now, this is an example. If my frequency is 10,000 and the opportunity is 1 lakh, will I be able to capitalize on that opportunity? Do you think I'll be able to cash that opportunity? आपको लगता है मैं उस opportunity का फायदा उठा पाऊंगा? Yes or no? नहीं उठा पाऊंगा. I'll tell you why. Some of you, I know you're thinking you will be, but let me give you a proof of that. If my frequency is not right, अगर मेरे अंदर की frequency सही नहीं है, opportunity will come and opportunity will go. Now, if you don't believe me, how many people have already experienced, like sometimes things come this close and they just go away. It comes this close and then goes away. And then it looks like, "Arey, ho gaya." And then last minute it goes away. How many people have experienced this? Raise your hands, please. Okay, I'll tell you why that happens, but let me give you the proof about this first. So the photograph I'm now about to show you here is about a guy called Sushil Kumar. Let's see if I can find this photograph. Yes, his photo is here. So this is Sushil Kumar. Sushil Kumar is a guy, he is a genius, like he's got amazing general knowledge. Now, when Sushil Kumar was doing his Kaun Banega Crorepati show, during 2011, this is his photograph with Amitabh Bachchan, that's his wife. In 2011, he won 5 crores with Amitabh Bachchan, and the check you see in his hands is the 5 crore rupee check. Now, here's my question to you. How many people are feeling right now, wow, 5 crores, life ban gayi. This person is set for life. How many of you agree with that? ऐसा सबको लगता है. Here is the true story. The true story is right now, Sushil Kumar has lost all this 5 crores. That's true. He's lost all this 5 crores and he's back to where he had started. If you don't believe me, write this name down, Sushil Kumar, KBC. Do your research later. You will see the proof that he lost all the money. Now, can anybody here show me why did he lose all the money? Can anybody here show me why did he lose the money? Yes, because of his internal frequency was not correct. So what happens when our frequency is not ready? Here is what happens. Let me show you. Let me take this photograph away first. Okay, so everyone do this with me right now. So let's say my frequency is 10,000 and my opportunity is 1 lakh. Now take your hands up and hold this hand and bring it down. Now this is called as self-destruction. Write this down. Self-destruction. What is self-destruction? Self-destruction is when a person unconsciously, not consciously, nobody does this consciously, unconsciously makes a mistake, does something silly, goes through an accident, goes through some bad luck, and for some reason, if the opportunity is 1 lakh, this person will self-destruct and destroy that opportunity, and for some reason, all the money will go away again. That's what Sushil Kumar did. He's a very good gentleman, but for some reason, because of the internal frequency was not ready for 5 crores, he did self-destruction by trusting the wrong people. How many people here have lost money because you trusted the wrong people? Raise your hands. See, why did you trust the wrong people? Not because you're a bad person. Something inside your frequency made you do that mistake. That's what Sushil Kumar did. If you can't believe this based on only Sushil's example, let me give you your example. Is everyone ready for a personal example? Raise your hands. Are you ready for a personal example? Okay. So write down the answer to this question. What's your current income? Jaldi likho, aapki abhi ki current income kitni hai? And now, if you're on a job, the answer should be pretty straightforward, right? Your salary. If you're in a business, just divide your 1 year's business last year, divide that by 12, whatever came for you monthly becomes your monthly average income. So just write down that number quickly. Not in the note, not in the chat window, on your notepads. Never write your income in the chat window of any webinar. Okay, that's your personal information. Never write it in the chat window. Okay, has everybody got that? Give me a thumbs up, please. Perfect. Now I would like you to write down for how long, more or less, your income is the same. For how long, more or less, your income is the same. Like, is it same for 6 months, 1 year? Is it same more or less for about 2-3 years? How long is it same? Write that number down. And now I will unmute my chat window. I want you to write that number in the chat window also. Okay, only the amount of time that you're stuck, only write that answer. Don't write your income in the chat window. Okay, so opening my chat window now. People on YouTube, make sure you don't share your income in the chat window. It's live right now. It's not good to do that. Only share the number of years that your income is stuck for. Okay, so we've got 2 years, 5 years, 1 year, 13 years, 1 year, 2 years, 18 years. Oh, wow. All right. Last 1 year. Okay, so 8 months, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 months. Okay, fair enough. Switching off the chat window in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Now, people on YouTube, I can't switch off the chat window. So what I want you to do is stop and listen to me now. Stop tapping. Listen to me carefully. Check in the chat window the numbers that people have written. You will realize that there is a common pattern here. A lot of people are stuck for an average of anything between 2 to 3 years. If I had to look at the entire 200 people group here, there's like a common number of 2 to 3 years as an average. How many of you agree with that after you saw the chat window? Yes or no? Now, do you think people are stuck because they are bad? No. Do you think people are stuck because they are not genuine? No. Do you think people are stuck because they're not working hard? No, not at all. That's not the real problem. What is the real problem? Show me, everyone. Our internal frequency is down. Yes or no? So everyone write this down. I must upgrade my frequency to upgrade my income. Simple. I must upgrade my frequency to upgrade my income. If you don't upgrade your frequency, income will not go up. Even if the income goes up, by the way, here is what will happen. Income goes up, expenses will also go up. So घूम फिर के क्या होता है? Income बढ़ा के कोई फायदा ही नहीं हुआ क्योंकि खर्चे साथ में बढ़ गए. How many people have experienced this? If the income goes up, expenses goes up and you're back to where you were. Yes or no? Now, why does that happen? Because our frequency is to struggle. So struggling frequency is different. Comfortable frequency is very different. Is that making sense to all of you? Right now, I know everybody's thinking of this question right now. What's the question going on in your mind? Show me with your hands. What's the question? Yeah, Mir knows the question. Everyone take hands like this. Say, how to upgrade my frequency? Yes or no? Okay, so today we're not going to get into too much gyan. We will directly get into upgrading your frequency right now. But I have a condition. The condition is I'm not going to teach you theory. I'm going to do coaching with you right now, which means I will ask you to do some things. I will ask you to practice some things. This is not going to be a course. This is going to be a workshop. Everyone write down coaching and workshop. Coaching and workshop means I will ask you to do something so your results come now, not later. But for that, because it's a workshop, you can't simply relax, lie down, and I'm talking to you and you're like, ha, bolo. You can't do that. You will have to work with me because it's a workshop so that I can help you upgrade your frequency. How many people here promise to participate 100% if you really want to upgrade your frequency? Raise your hands. Okay, everyone unmute and say, I promise to participate 100%. Let's go.
I promise to participate 100%.
Remember, no lying down, no sitting, don't be too lazy in your body language. Don't get busy on a phone call. Don't do parallel work along with attending this program because you're going to be going through a coaching right now, some practice sessions, so I can help you upgrade your frequency right now. Is everyone absolutely ready to upgrade your money frequency? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. I have one condition before I start. Is it okay if I ask for a condition? Okay. Condition is this. I know, I am 100% sure after you use these techniques, your income will go up. I know because I have used it personally. I've helped hundreds and thousands of people to do it. And they are immediately money frequency goes up. They start making more money. I know it'll happen to you too. But I have one small condition. Actually, not a condition, but I'm being a little lalchi here, a little request. After you increase your money frequency, will you give me that story and will you contact me and you send me some sweets? मिठाई का डब्बा भेजोगे कि नहीं भेजोगे? हाँ, कि खुद ही खा लोगे सब कुछ? पार्टी तो मिलनी चाहिए कि नहीं मिलनी चाहिए? Just having fun. Don't send me sweets box. I just want to know that you achieved your result. Because for me, I'll believe that it was absolute value for time to work with you when you share that result with me. That's the biggest happiness a coach can get when you people get results. So how many of you promise me that, yes, you will share your stories with me when you get your results? Don't forget me. Everyone okay with that? Okay, great. Awesome. So let's start. The first thing we are going to learn about how do we increase our frequency when it comes to upgrading your frequency of law of attraction is the most powerful technique called as affirmations. But people make wrong affirmations because of which they are not able to upgrade their frequency. So here's what we are going to do today. I'm going to give you ready-made. I'm not going to teach you how to make affirmations today. I'm going to give you ready-made affirmations for money, perfectly tuned for your goals. Not generic frequency, specific frequency for your goal. I'll show you how to make that affirmation right now. How many of you are excited for that? Raise your hands. Great. So here we go. Write down a ready-made affirmation that I'm giving you right now. Okay. Affirmation is, today is, I'm giving you the exact affirmation I use in my life. Today is 30th of September, 30th of September, 2021. Even in this month, once again, even in this month, once again, I have made dash amount of money. So the dash may be, you decide, 1 lakh, is it 2 lakhs? But wait, while you're writing, don't get into 500 crores and 2000 crores and all that, okay? We'll go there later. Right now, let's take care of our monthly income. How many of you are okay to upgrade your immediate income first? Yes? So don't go to long-term goals right now, okay? So write down, what is that dash income? I'll repeat the affirmation for you. Today is 30th of September, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. I even like to add that. Even in this month, I have once again made dash amount of money this month happily and easily. Happily and easily. Happily and easily. Okay. Has everybody got that affirmation there? Raise your hands and just tell me if you got it. Okay. Now, when people read these affirmations, there's, especially for money, people get doubt. Like, hoga, nahi hoga. How many of you get this doubt when you're saying affirmations? Raise your hands. Okay. I used to also get them. My mentor taught me a wonderful trick. What is an affirmation? You're tricking your brain to feel as if this goal is already achieved. Yes or no? That's the science behind it. So you should know how to trick your brain properly. So here's the trick. Today is 30th of September, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. And even in this month, once again, I have achieved or made 1 lakh rupees per month, 1 lakh rupees this month, happily and easily. Now comes the trick. Just like last month and the last month and the last month. So write that down. Just like last month and the last month and the last month. So what you're saying here is that the income that you made this month is not new to you. It is normal. You've been making this amount of money for the last 3 months. That's how you trick your brain. If you tell your brain this is the first time you've made this money, your brain can't understand that. But if you say, oh, I've been making this money for the last 3 months, the brain doesn't question that too much. And I'll show you the power of that right now. Okay. Now add one more line in that. So let me repeat the whole affirmation for you. Is it okay if I repeat the whole thing? Okay, so here we go. Today is 30th of September, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. Even in this month, once again, I have made 1 lakh rupees this month happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And my 1 lakh rupees income for the next month is already booked in advance. Likho. And my 1 lakh rupees income for next month is already booked in advance. When you do this, what's really happening is you're just not allowing your brain to get into doubts. You're just not allowing your brain to get into doubts. Okay, has everybody got that? Perfect. So I'll repeat again. Okay, Kishoriji, I'll repeat again. Today is 30th of September, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. Even in this month, once again, I have made 1 lakh rupees this month, happily and easily, just like the last month and the last month and the last month. And my next month income of 1 lakh rupees is already booked in advance. Okay, it's actually pretty simple. Has everybody got this? Raise your hands. Now watch what I'm doing here. I'm saying today, right now, is 30th of September. So am I in the present or am I in the future? Everyone show me with your hands. Am I in the present or the future? I am in the present. When I say today, now, that's why I'm even tricking my brain by saying today is 30th of September, 6 p.m. in the evening. So I'm like making my brain say, Abhi 6 baje hai sham ke. Now with so many details, the brain can't get confused because there is clarity in it. Is everyone clear about this? Okay, if you don't believe me, look at the power of this clarity now. Everyone do 2 affirmations with me. Tell me where do you feel more comfortable. First one, take your right hand on your heart, repeat with me. Thank you, universe. Today, I achieved 1 lakh rupees this month for the first time. Now check how that feels. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just check how that feels. Now repeat with me. Say today is 30th of September, 2021, 6 p.m. in the evening. Even in this month, once again, I have made, now say your number, this amount of money this month, happily and easily. Take your hands, say like the last month. Come on, everyone take hands, say like the last month. Come on, take hands. And the last month, smile, and the last month. And this amount of money, what is that amount of money? Say it again. This amount of money for my next month is already booked in advance. Now check how you feel. Okay, let's do one thing, okay? Everyone unmute and tell me one word. What are you feeling? Come on. Unmute, tell me one word. What are you feeling?
Awesome.
Some of you are saying not only confident, you're also saying a little realistic this time. How many of you felt more normal, more realistic? Yes or no? That's the power of adding so much clarity in it, adding so much specific details in it. This is what makes it perfectly tuned. Everyone take your hands like this. Say perfectly tune your affirmations. Okay. Now, only writing this affirmation is not enough. I'm going to give you 1 or 2 more affirmations. Is everyone okay with that? Okay. So here we go. There's a second affirmation, which is, thank you, universe. I add 10 times value. I add 10 times value for the money I receive. I add 10 times value for the money I receive. I love working. I love working and adding value in other people's life. Okay, I'll repeat that. I love adding 10 times value. I love adding how much, everyone? 10 times value for the money I receive, right? For the money I receive. I love working and adding value to people's life. Now, what is money? Let's understand that quickly and why we are making this affirmation. Everyone write down, money is an exchange of energy. Money is an exchange of energy. What do you mean by energy? It's like, I give you service, you give me money. Or I give you product, you give me money. It's as simple as that. Money is also made of what? Everyone, everything in the universe is made of what? Show me your hands, everyone. Energy, right? Everything in the world is made of energy. So when you're giving money, what are you giving? Energy. When you're getting a product in return of your money, what are you getting? Energy. So what is money? Money is an exchange of energy. Is that clear? So can it be one way? Can it be one way? Like, I am taking money, but not giving anything in return. Is that possible? Hello? No, that's not possible. Let's take a very scientific example. In the room where you're sitting right now, let's say you airtight that room completely airtight that room. And now there will be limited oxygen in this room. Yes or no? Now, if you don't let the ventilation work and you don't let the oxygen go out and come in, what can happen? Some of us can die. Yes or no? Cancel. But the bottom line is oxygen requires circulation. How many of you agree with me? Oxygen requires circulation. Money also requires circulation. How many of you agree with me? The problem is this. The biggest reason, listen to me very carefully, The biggest reason why some of us are not making money is because we hate working, but we love the money. Now, how many of you can absolutely honestly agree with that? Raise your hands. Come on. Be absolutely honestly agree with that. Come on. Right? I'll give you an example. How many people are desperate for passive income? Raise your hands. Okay. That's the worst thing in the world. Yeah, that's the worst thing in the world. I'll tell you why. Passive income, the meaning of passive income is, I don't want to work for money. Money should come to me. Yes or no? Now, I'm not saying that is bad. It's good to have that. But the problem is not that. The problem is, for most of us, passive income means we hate working and we don't want to work after getting financial freedom. Yes or no? We are waiting for the day where we have so much money that we can have a holiday for the rest of our life. How many of you agree with that? But that's the problem. We're not doing what we love to do. And if you don't do what you love to do, you're not going to add 10 times value to people. And if you don't add 10 times value to people, you won't get money in return. It will not be an energy exchange. How many of you agree with what I'm saying? Most people, if you observe, especially in India, happens all over the world, but especially in India, I've observed, if you give somebody money, they try to match the money and the service at the same level. How many of you agree with me? Like if you keep an employee and you give them 10,000 rupees monthly salary, he will try to work only for how much money? 10,000. You give him little extra work and he'll say, boss, itne paise mein itna hi kaam hota. How many of you agree with that? So much money, so much salary, so much work. Yes or no? Come close to me. Everyone come close to me. Be very honest. How many of you work with the same attitude? Raise your hands. Come on. Don't lie to me. Yeah, we do. Somewhere we do. Yes or no? Now, if you do that, the problem is, it means we don't love working. When people love to work, they will do the same thing for free because they love doing it. A lot of people ask me saying, Mitesh, how do I know what's my passion? And I say, if you can do what you're doing without the money, and if you still do it for free, that's your passion. How many of you agree that's a very simple definition? अगर वो काम आप फ्री में भी कर रहे हो तो वो आपका पैशन है. क्यों पैशन है? बंद नहीं हो रहा आपसे काम. You're not able to stop the work, चाहे पैसा मिले या ना मिले. Yes or no? So that is why this affirmation that I gave you is very, very critical. It's a new frequency for you. So everyone repeat with me. I love to add 10x value for the money I receive. I love working. I love adding value to people's life. For an example, how many of you know what is stock trading? Stock trading. Are you aware? How many people trying to make money from stock trading? Okay. Tell me, what is the energy exchange? When you make the money, what have you done in return? What service have you given? Whom have you helped? What value addition have you done? Hello? Nothing. It's a numbers game. It's an analytics game. Yes or no? There's no real value addition there. So observe, the frequency of people who do trading a lot is constantly desperation. How many of you agree with that? It's like, how do I do this? 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 We're constantly on fire. Because it's all about wanting, but no focus on what? No focus on what? Giving. Yes or no? On the contrary, when you do a long-term investment in a stock company and you keep that money in that company for 10 years, you're paying somebody's salary. Yes? किसी सिक्योरिटी गार्ड का सैलरी मिलता है उससे. Yes or no? उसका घर चलता है. वो वैल्यू एडिशन है कि नहीं है? Yeah, that's a value addition. See, remember, when you just do trading, you put money and you get money. What you don't understand is, where is this money coming from? It's in the market only, right? So if you are winning, somebody else is, hello, losing. So when you lose, are you happy? No. So when you make, are you happy? Yes. But when you are smiling, Yay, I made 1 lakh. You know what's happening in the same time? Somebody else is crying. They lost 1 lakh because of us. उसकी जेब से पैसा आपकी जेब में आ गया. बस फर्क इतना ही है. How many of you agree? इसमें value addition क्या है? How many of you are understanding what I'm saying here? It's very hard-hitting fact, but isn't it a fact? Right? So what kind of a human being do you really need to be to become a millionaire? How many of you really want to become millionaires? Like, not like money, I'm talking about wealth. How many of you want to be wealthy in your life? Raise your hands. I'm telling you, fall in love with work. Fall in love with work. Fall in love with the idea of making a difference in the world. All the people in the world who are super duper rich today, give me their names. 1, 2, 3. Unmute yourself. Give me names. Come on. Super duper rich. Give me millionaires, billionaires. Give me names.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Warren Buffett.
Ratan Tata,
Ratan Tata Birla.
Ambani,
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Mitesh Khatri.
Mitesh, I'm not that big, but thanks for the name. Billionaires, remember? Okay, thank you for the names. Now listen up carefully. Every single name that you gave me, whether it's Ratan Tata ji, whether it is Narayan Murthy ji, whether it is Azim Prem ji, anybody, any of these names that you took, how many of you agree? Every single one of these people, they are focused on making this world a better place. How many of you agree with me? Like Elon Musk is thinking about electricity, he's thinking about like changing the world in different ways. Yes or no? We want to become like these people, but you can't become like these people if you don't have their frequency. What is their frequency? Everyone write down FTBA. That is what frequency is made of. People keep asking me, saying, Mitesh, what is this frequency you talk about all the time? Okay, the frequency is called as FTBA. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Okay, so let's find out what is our current frequency. How many of you ready for this? Raise your hands. Okay, everyone, I'm going to open up the chat window. Tell me only feeling words, emotion words, right? Like happy, sad, these are feeling words, right? Tell me, what do you feel about money today? And be absolutely honest about it with me. Specifically, tell me all the negative emotions that you feel about money today. How many of you willing to be honest? Raise your hands. Opening my chat window now. Go. Tell me, what are you feeling about money today? Go. People in chat, YouTube, feel free to type in the chat window. Crazy, scared, secured. Okay. Never enough. Okay. Some of you are being honest about it. Fear of loss, necessary, love money. Of course you love money. Satisfied. Okay. Difficult to earn. Nervous, insecure, ego, sadness, helpless, insecure, doubt, a way to buy things. No, I'm not talking about what is money for. I'm asking you, what are you feeling about money and the idea of making money today? Okay, lack, eagerness, loneliness, desperation, power. Okay, lack. Switching off my chat window now. Listen up carefully. Listen up carefully. The negative emotions that you saw in the chat window, do you think this is also made of energy? Yes or no? This is also made of energy. Yes or no? Tell me, most of the energy words that you saw there, positive frequency or negative frequency? Show me your hands quickly. Yeah, most is negative, right? Do you really think people like Elon Musk have this frequency? Do you really think people like Ratan Tata are desperation about money? Do you really think Azim Premji, when he started this company called Infosys for the first time, he started with a feeling of lack? No. That's not how these people started. How many of you want to know what is the frequency they started with? It's very simple. Say it with me. Come on, everyone take your hands like this. Say, I love adding value. You have to fall in love with the work that you do so much. Now, listen to this carefully. I have one of my mentors, his name is John D. Martini. He said something amazing to me one day. My eyes just opened up. I couldn't sleep that night. He said something amazing. He said, listen to me. If you're dying to serve customers, if you're dying, mare ja rahe ho, if you're dying to serve customers, customers are dying to work with you. How many of you agree with that? How many people here, you're dying to be served by someone, but the problem is you don't find excellence around you? How many of you agree with me? Like simple things like you're looking for a plumber, but you don't find an excellent plumber also. How many of you agree with me? You're looking for someone to help you with something, but you don't find someone who's excellent. You're always finding people who just money, 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 money. Nobody's thinking of service, 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 service. How many of you agree with that? Come close to me. And some of us doing the same mistake. So focused on money that you hardly focused on value. Yes or no? So that is why I'm giving you this affirmation. I add 10x value to people's life for the money I receive. I love working. I love adding value to people's life. How many of you promise me you will say this affirmation from today every single day for 30 days? Raise your hands. Are you sure? I want you to really become this human being who is constantly thinking about adding value to people's life. I'm guaranteeing you, money will get attracted to you. You don't have to run behind money. How many of you would like that? Right? Become a kind of a human being where people fall in love with you instead of trying to be a beggar of love. Most people are beggars of love. Yes or no? Like, please, please love me, please marry me. Most people are beggars of love, whether they're married or not. Some people are married and still begging for love for their partners. How many of you agree with that? Well, that's because they've not become that kind of a human being first, who people fall in love with. Same thing in your business, same thing in your job, same thing in your life of work and money. First, be the kind of person that people want to come and give you your money. They should offer you and say, please, please do this for me. People should stand in a line saying, yaar, please, tu kar mere liye kaam. You should say, pata hai, mere paas time nahi hai. You go to this person, people just say, nahi, nahi, main 1 mahina wait karne ko taiyar hu, mujhe aap hi se kaam karana hai. How many of you would like to become this kind of a personality? Then you have to stop focusing on money. You have to start focusing on service. How many of you ready for this? Take your hands like this. Say, yes, I'm ready to serve. Okay, everyone unmute and say, yes, I am ready to serve.
Yes,
I'm ready to serve.
Said this. Check how you're feeling about money. Think of money. Give me one word. How are you feeling about money? Come on. Unmute. What are you feeling about money now?
happy,
Free, happy and satisfied.
welcoming,
Full.
The tension is gone. Raise your hands. How many of you suddenly realizing the worry is gone? Yes or no? And how many of you suddenly realizing you're feeling good in your heart right now? What frequency is this that you're feeling right now? Positive frequency. Yes or no? Did I not promise you I will give you the results in the program today? Yes or no? Okay, so I've given you 2 powerful affirmations. Now here is what I want to do. Third affirmation is the most powerful one. Write that down. I am comfortable making this amount of money every month happily and easily. I'm comfortable making this amount of money every month happily and easily. Now, what is this affirmation? See, the problem is, everyone write this down. My comfort equals my frequency. Comfort equals frequency. Just write that down. Whenever you want to check what's your frequency, check what's your comfort zone. That's your frequency, right? Your results is your frequency. It's as simple as that. If you become comfortable with a poor life, it's because that's your results all around you, then that's your frequency right now. Yes or no? So the best way to increase your frequency is, everyone take your hands like this. Say, expand my comfort zone. And let me give an example. How many of you have heard, if you really want to grow, you have to go out of your comfort zone? How many of you have heard that? Come close to me. How many of you have tried? It doesn't work. Be honest. You've tried going out of your comfort zone. You come back to your comfort zone. Come on, raise your hands. Yes or no? Yeah. How many times did you try to lose weight going out of your comfort zone? What happened? You came back with more weight, no? How many of you have done that? Right? So why does that happen? I'll tell you why. See, the science of the brain is the human nature works on comfort. For an example, who's your best friend? Someone whom you're comfortable with or uncomfortable with? Think about it. Comfortable. Yes or no? Human beings crave for comfort in humanity. Yes or no? So what do? Take your hands like this again. Say, I need to expand my comfort zone. See, right now, I'll tell you what's happening. Everyone, do you have your current income number in your mind again? Raise your hands. Current income, not your manifestation number, your actual current income. Do you remember that number? Okay. Multiply that number by 5 times. So for an example, if your current income is right now 1 lakh multiplied by 5. So that would be an example of 5 lakhs. Some of you need a calculator for this. Come on. Okay, that means your number is really big. Then it's fine. Okay, so now, has everybody got that number? Okay, everyone say with me. I make. Now, use that number, that 5 times number, use that number. I make this amount of money every month happily and easily. Now, check what's happening. You're liking it, but your heart is not comfortable. There's a little doubt there. How many of you agree with that? If you be honest with yourself, you can catch there is discomfort in that. Yes or no? And that is why our affirmations don't work. So what you now need to do is make sure that you make your affirmations and then you add this affirmation that says, I am comfortable making this amount of money every month. So what happens is in your brain, when you say, I'm comfortable making 1 lakh a month, I'm comfortable making 1 lakh a month, I'm comfortable making 1 lakh a month. I'm telling you, if you do this for 30 days, your brain gets convinced. You're like, yeah, I am comfortable making 1 lakh a month. And you'll start attracting that money because of that. Is everyone clear about this? All right, so enough conversation. How many of you are ready to practice this? Super. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch on some music right now. The moment the music is on, what I want all of you to do right now is quickly start saying these affirmations loudly. And I want you to repeat all these 3 affirmations. Like, you remember I gave you 3 affirmations? Okay, the first one is about the money. The second one is about adding value 10 times. Remember that, right? And the third one is I am comfortable making this amount of money, whatever is that number of yours, right? So you have to say all these 3 affirmations right now, 11 times. So do one full round of 3 and then repeat that 11 times. It's as simple as that. Everyone clear? But not directly like this. First, you need to have some happiness. So we're going to do my favorite technique right now. Everyone, please unmute yourself. Only those people will unmute who are in a little silent environment. If you're in a very disturbing, noisy environment, please don't unmute yourself. Here we go. Unmute yourself. Take your hands like this on your cheeks. And everyone say kuchi, kuchi, kuchi. Come on, loudly. Come on, say kuchi, kuchi. Vijay. You have big cheeks. Come on, go ahead, Prabhu. Now, everyone take your hand towards the camera. To the gallery view. Come to the gallery view where you can see everybody on Zoom. Like I can see everybody on Zoom. Now come to the gallery view, see each other's names and say kuchi kuchi to each other. Come on, say kuchi kuchi to each other. All right. Everyone unmute one more time and tell me how you're feeling. One word. Tell me how you're feeling.
Kuchi kuchi.
Right answer. Kuchi kuchi.
Mood boost.
All right, mood acha ho gaya. Now, let's use this emotion to invest in your affirmations. So everyone write this down. Create happiness first, then say affirmations. This is a rule I always follow in my life. Whenever I say my affirmations every single day, I first thing, I say, I create my happiness. Then I say affirmations after that. Otherwise, I don't say affirmations before that. How many people here are making this mistake today where you don't create happiness, you just by routine, at a particular time, you just start saying your affirmations. How many of you have been making this mistake? Raise your hands. Okay, don't do that from today. It doesn't work. I'm telling you. Why? Everyone take your hands like this. So universe doesn't understand words. Yeah, universe doesn't understand words. What do you think universe understands? Frequency. You know, when you smile, when you're happy, that's what the universe can feel. Am I right? So now that you're happy, let's invest this energy in your affirmations. No cheating here. Okay? No laziness. All 3 affirmations, 11 times right now. Everyone ready with that? So remain on video so I know that you are doing it. Okay, everyone, for at least this exercise, switch on your webcam so I know that you're doing it. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. My video is off. Everyone start reading your affirmations now. In the meantime, I'm starting some music for you. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Okay, we're giving you 10 seconds more. I know some of you are not done. Keep going, everyone. Keep going one more time. Come on, keep going one more time. And 1. So I am back, everyone. Let's come back. I hope you finished it 11 times. If you've not, nothing to worry. But everyone unmute and tell me one word. How are you feeling now? Come on, go. How are you feeling now?
Great.
Great.
Happy.
Elated.
Very happy.
So, question: how many of you realizing in the kind of affirmations I gave you right now, there is zero desperation in this? Zero. There is zero worry. There is zero desperation. There's zero doubt. Yes or no? Perfect. I have given it to you. Now your job is to be honest and say 30 days every single day. How many of you promise me one more time? Come on, raise your hands. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So now that you practice, after this, obviously you'll start getting results. Don't forget that mithai ka dabba. Okay. All right. Going to the next one now. Whenever we start using affirmations, sometimes the speed of our affirmations is not fast. Like we get things, but we get out of struggle. How many of you remember I told you we'll take care of your struggling frequency also? Do you remember that? Okay, so here's the problem. The reason we are struggling is because of a lot of our past emotions are still alive within us. Everyone write down, the reason I am struggling is because of my past emotions I'm still feeling. Past negative emotions I'm still feeling. Past emotions related to what? Past emotions related to negative experiences of money in the past. Now, how many of you agree with me? Raise your hands. Something happened in your past related to money, related to job, related to business, and whatever you felt emotion in that past, you're still living with these emotions. Yes or no? I'll give you a very simple example. It's like a person goes to work in a corporate company for the first time, and incidentally he finds a boss who's not a good boss. And this boss does a lot of manipulation, does a lot of politics, and then he has to leave the job and go to another company. So he goes to another company, but this feeling of betrayal, this feeling of politics, this feeling of fear from the boss, they carry this feeling with them. How many of you agree we carry this feeling with us? So the moment we have gone to the company, we're already scared. What is the fear? Oh, I hope my boss doesn't behave like that again. Yes or no? Another example is we do a business and we fail in the business. Some people cheat, some people get manipulated, you lost some money. And when you do a new business, you're trying to make money, but constantly that emotion is living within you. Like, what if somebody cheats me again? What if I lose money again? What if it doesn't work again? What if I'm not able to sell again? How many of you are realizing we are living with these experiences? Yes or no? Now, here's what we need to do. Everyone write this down. Release past negative emotions of money. Release past negative emotions of money. Now, how do you really do that? That's what I will do with you. I will teach you a technique today, which we use on a daily basis in our courses, to specifically dissolve, release some of your negative emotions. Because if I don't, here's what's going to happen. Like, I'll give you an example. Let's say I went through a business situation where I failed. Cancel. But in the past, wherever I failed in my life, maybe I have some feelings of being cheated. Now, what happens is, everyone hold this hands like this, both your hands like this. Imagine this feeling of cheating is inside us, right? Now you're carrying this feeling inside you. So every time you're doing business, this feeling is inside. How many of you agree with what I'm saying? This feeling is still inside. All the time we are worried. Yes or no? And that's the problem. That's the problem. So what happens is your new business, you're not able to create that new frequency because that old frequency is still living with you. So I may give you affirmations, which is of an upgraded frequency, but the old frequency is calling you back, right? It's like you're saying, I love adding value. And then your brain says, shut up. You remember what happened last time? How many of you are realizing what I'm saying right now? Right? Then again, you'll remember, no. Mitesh sir said, add value. She said, okay, I love working for people. Shut up. People take advantage of you. Right? And then you're like, I love working. And then your brain says, shut up. फिर financial freedom कभी आएगा? जिंदगी भर काम करने वाला है क्या? How many of you see this conflict going on in the head all the time? Yes or no? Would you like to release these conflicts? Let's do it now. Once again, 100% participation, no theory, only practice. Everyone ready for some coaching? Perfect. Write down, based on your past experiences, there is one person in the world who definitely knows your past experiences. Who is that person? You yourself. Like, you can't lie to yourself, right? Like, if I tell people in law of attraction, sometimes saying, what are your limiting beliefs? People are like, I don't know what my limiting belief is. Okay, don't worry about that. Do you know what your bad experiences are? How many of you know your bad experiences? Say, that I know. वो तो रोज बात होता है. Like, you should see men when they are drinking. Any men drink here? All the bad experiences come out after they drink. Yes or no? बोले यार देखो पता नहीं लोग बहुत खराब है यार. And people start talking. Right? And then the other person बोले तेको नहीं मालूम मेरा सुन. People start competing in bad experience. बोले तेरा bad experience कुछ नहीं, मेरा bad experience सुन. People start competing in that. Have you seen people doing that? It's crazy. right? So let's stop doing that now and let's start releasing these negative emotions once and for all. How do you do that? First, make a list of what feelings have you gathered, what feelings have you collected, what feelings are you living with because of your past experiences. Only you know what those feelings are, and nobody can tell you that you don't know those feelings. You cannot lie to yourself about that. How many of you agree with me? So don't tell me I don't know, because I know only you know. So are you ready to be honest and write down these feelings? How do you remember that? Just remember a bad experience and remember, what did I feel in that? I felt manipulated. I felt cheated. I felt hurt. I felt helpless. I felt insecure about money. Okay, so whatever you're feeling, write that down. That's all you need to do. Clear, everyone? Perfect. Start doing it now. Come on, start doing it now. I'm going to switch off my video so you can focus on the exercise one more time. The music is going to be on. And here we go. I'm purposely playing a little different, better music so your feelings remain positive. Everyone smile. Akshata, itna sadness mein ghusna nahi hai, khali likhna hai. Okay, tension mein mat aao sab log. Everyone keep smiling, keep moving with the music. Be in a good state. We are doing this exercise for realization, not to go sadness. Come on. Rekha, don't get hypnotized. Keep writing. Shweta, focus on writing. Ask yourself, what are the feelings I am living with based on my past experiences? Specifically, money experiences. Okay. How many of you have at least 3 feelings that you have caught? Give me a thumbs up. At least 3. 3 तो मिले कि नहीं मिले? अरे 1 तो मिला कि नहीं मिला? हाँ तो 1 तो मिला? चलो ठीक है. Done. Some of you need to rename yourself properly. I don't see your name properly. Some of you got your mobile number. Some of you got your mobile ID. Sardar ji, आपने तो personal लिख दिया. There's nothing personal about you. Write down your real name so I can relate to you. Okay, so I'm coming back on video, everyone. Here we go. Let's learn how to release these emotions. This exercise doesn't end here. I'm teaching this exercise, but you have to keep doing it on a daily basis. How many of you agree with me? Because even though you could recognize 1, 2, maybe 3 feelings today, how many of you agree the feelings are there? The negative feelings are there. Yes or no? देखो अगर नहीं होती तो प्रॉब्लम कहां से होती? प्रॉब्लम हो रही है मतलब कहीं ना कहीं नेगेटिव फीलिंग तो है. तो वो धीरे धीरे अब रियलाइजेशन आएगा आपको. लाइक नाउ एवरी डे you'll remember, हाँ ये नेगेटिव फीलिंग में वो भूल ही गया था. Okay, so write it later. अब उस फीलिंग को रिलीज कैसे करना है? How to release this feeling is what we are learning today. Okay, so take that one feeling in your mind first. Say it loudly. Come on. Let's do one thing. Everyone, I'm giving you permission to unmute. Not unmute. I'm switching on my chat window. Just one word. Tell me, what feeling are you working on? What feeling are you working on? Quickly. What feeling are you working on? Betrayal, fear, scared about losing money, anxiety, cheated, fooled, insecurity, fear of taking risk, cheated, okay, financial problem, deceit, losing money, risk. Risk is not a feeling, guys. After you take risk, what do you feel? Fear of losing money, maybe that's a feeling. Hurt, sadness, sabotage, loneliness in making money because you feel like you're working alone. Okay, all right, done. Switching off my chat window now. Everyone tell me one number on a level of 1 to 10. 1 is low, 10 is high. What is the level at which this intensity of negativity is there right now? I'll give you an example. When I did this exercise for the first time, my feeling was jealousy. I'm being honest with you. My feeling was jealousy. And every day I used to feel jealous. Like if I came to know a trainer friend of mine made more money, I would say, oh, good, congratulations. But in me, I was like, mere saath kyun nahi ho raha yaar? What am I doing wrong? How many of you go through this? So I'm being honest, my feeling was jealousy. So then I asked myself, I said, what's my jealousy number? Is it like very low, medium, or high? For me, it was 8. Very high for me. Okay. So I want you to tell me the number at which your intensity is right now, your feeling. The reason I'm asking you to write that number, if your feeling is less than 7, choose something else. I want you to take a different high intensity negative emotion right now so we can actually work on that emotion right now. I don't want you to take an easy emotion. How many of you are okay with that? Like if your intensity is like 2 or 3, chhod do, kuch aur lo. Take something else, because I'm with you to guide you right now. This is the best time to take a difficult emotion. Okay, so I'm opening my chat window again. Tell me the number at which your emotion is right now. Mine was jealousy at 8. Okay, good. So I'm seeing that everybody is 7 and above, which is fine, That's what I want. Okay, switching off my chat window now. Thank you very much for your responses. So Kaushal is saying 3. Kaushal, don't take, if your emotion is at 3 right now, it's too low. Take another emotion, which is like intensity should be high, like 7 and above. Okay, done. Now, everyone take your hands like this. People on YouTube, I hope you're doing this with me because you're not on video, so I can't really guide you properly, but I hope you're doing it with me. Be honest and participate. Stop writing in the chat window. Focus on the exercise right now, okay? Take your left hand like this. With 4 fingers, you start tapping here. Now repeat with me. Even though I have this negative feeling about money, now whatever that feeling is, say that feeling, come on. I'm gonna say, even though I have this negative feeling of jealousy about money, I still love and accept myself. Now this technique is called as emotional freedom technique. We always start by keep tapping like this on this part of your hand, and you repeat with me one more time. Even though I feel this negative emotion for money, whatever is your negative emotion, you say that, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this negative emotion of money, jealousy, hurt, cheated, betrayal, whatever it is, I still love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. How many of you realize that when we have that negative emotion towards money, we hate ourselves for it? Yes or no? So what you're doing here is emotional freedom technique means you're giving yourself freedom and you're saying, I love and accept myself. It's okay that I feel this. Okay. So don't try to understand the technique right now. Go to YouTube later. Type in Mitesh Khatri EFT. I've given the entire explanation for free over there. But right now, let's practice. Everyone okay with that? Okay, so you've done this part. After this, you take 2 fingers like this on both your hands. And now start tapping with me. This is a tapping technique. Put your hands over here. Say, this negative feeling of money, release. Whatever is your feeling, say that loudly. This jealousy feeling towards money, release. This insecurity of money, release. Keep looking at me. This worry about money, release. I'm just saying different words. You can continue saying the word that is important to you. This insecurity about money, release. Too much thinking about money, release. This desperation about money, release. Underarms, this worry about money, release. This constant thinking about money, release. Now, we will be tapping on the nail of your thumb where it meets the skin, right? So that's where you're supposed to tap. So I'm taking 2 fingers so I can cover that entire area. Start tapping with me and say this negative emotion towards of money. It may be jealousy, it may be something else. Say release. In between, you'll naturally feel like breathing. Breathe whenever you want deep, like you'll naturally feel like it. Next finger. This negative emotion of jealousy, release. This emotion of hurt of money, release. This next finger, this emotion of insecurity towards money, release. Next finger, this emotion of worry about money, release. And one last time, everyone bring your hands here and let's repeat again. Even though I have this negative emotion towards money, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this negative emotion towards money, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this obsession for money, I still love and accept myself. Take a deep breath, everyone. Okay. Everyone tell me in the chat window, what are you feeling now in terms of the intensity of the negative emotion? Think of that negative emotion, everyone. Check. Where is the intensity? Is it the same number or is it a little less? Whatever is the number, here is how I want you to tell me. For an example, my earlier jealousy emotion was at 8. Now it's at 5. So I'm giving you that example in the chat window, 8-5. In the same way, I want you to give me a number. 1, 2, and 3. Chat window is open. Let's go. Okay, it's come from 9 to 7, 7 to 2, 10 for 5. Okay, very good. 7 to 5, 7 to 4, 8 to 1, 9 to 8, 10 to 9, 8, 7 to 5, 10 to 5, 9 to 8, 9 to 9, some people, 9 to 6, 9 to 8, 8 to 7, 8 to 6, 8 to 4. Very good. So for some of you, it has come down by 50%. For some of you, it's come down only by 20%. But how many of you realizing, even if it came down by 1 point, it happened in only 3 minutes? How many of you agree with me? Not even 3 minutes, just 2 minutes. Yes or no? Imagine this is what happened in one round. What happens if you do it again and again? So what you're supposed to do is continue doing this tapping for that particular emotion and keep checking the number every time after one round. After every one round, you check the number. And you keep doing it until the number goes to what? Show me your hands. Not 1. You still want to keep it. Ek pe chahiye, lekin chahiye. Aisa nahi chalega. It has to go down to what? 0. Okay, so let's quickly do it one more time and let's see what is the difference this time. So one more time. Even though I have this negative emotion of money, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this negative emotion towards money, I love and accept myself. Even though I have this jealousy of money, I still love and accept myself. 2 fingers, start tapping. This jealousy of money, release. Keep looking at me. This insecurity of money, release. Any negative emotion of money, release. This too much thinking about money, release. This attachment to money, release. This hopelessness about money, release. This worry about money, release. This desperation for money, release. This, so now coming back to this point, the cheated feeling for money, release. The betrayal feeling for money, release. This hurt about money, release. Remember, keep looking at me because I'm going to the next finger. This fear about money, release. This worry about money, release. Everyone take your hand again, one last time. Say, even though I have this negative emotion towards money, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this negative emotion for money, I still love and accept myself. Even though I have this negative emotion for money, I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. Okay. So in the chat window, once again, everyone, I'm writing 8-5-3. So this is an example. Similarly, I want you to give me 3 numbers. What was your beginning number? What was the second round? And now what we did the next round, what was your feeling? 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Chat is open now. 852-973-987-9731. People on YouTube, come on, interact. Give me your numbers. 875-864. Okay, very good. 765. Wow, that's a lot of difference there. This is amazing. This is amazing. 842-996-642. Wow, amazing. 742. Okay, all right. So switching off my chat window now. Quickly give me 3, 2, 1. Okay, now listen up. How many of you saw the emotion is definitely going down? Definitely going down. Give me a thumbs up. How much time? 2 minutes only. If you do this every day, for every past negative emotion, this is called freedom. Freedom from worry for money. How many of you are ready for experiencing this freedom? Okay. Everyone unmute and say freedom. Come on, everyone loudly say freedom.
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 Very important to be independent in money, which means you need to be free. Don't be a slave to money. Be free from money. How many of you agree with that? Financial freedom. How many of you want financial freedom? This is financial freedom. Are you understanding what I'm saying? This is financial freedom is a feeling first. Attraction happens after that. How many of you are understanding for the first time? This is financial freedom where you're not slave to money. How many of you know some people who are making 1 crore a month and they're still slaves to money? Yes or no? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about feeling the way you feel right now. This is financial freedom. Now money will come to you. You don't have to run behind money because you can focus on, everyone take your hands. Say, I'm ready to focus on service. Focus on what? Service. All the negativity will just run away after this. Is that feeling good, everyone? Perfect. So how many days? How many days? Show me with your hands. 30, 30 days challenge. Okay. 5 minutes every day. Write this down. 5 minutes every day. Only then these emotions disappear, not otherwise. Okay. So now that we've done this, how many of you are ready to take your practice to the next level? Raise your hands. What happens now is we learn a lot, but sometimes we still don't practice. How many of you have had this experience where you felt very inspired and you said, now I'll change my life. And then the next day, same thing again. How many of you have done this? Do you want to do this again? No? All right. So there is a solution for this. Let me tell you that solution. But first, write down why we do that. Write down. We get comfortable with what we have. We get comfortable with what we have. In all my free webinars nowadays, I'm consciously doing this exercise so I can help people to get to that stage of taking action. The problem is people have knowledge, people are not taking action. The reason is because you're not feeling like unlimited motivation from within you. The next day, the motivation goes down again. How many of you have experienced this? Raise your hands. So I'll tell you why the motivation goes down, because you're so comfortable in your current life that doing anything more seems out of the comfort zone. Yes or no? So how do you change this frequency? 2 steps to change. Write down. The secret to change is 2 steps. Write down the secret to change is 2 steps. Step number 1, extreme unbearable pain. Extreme unbearable pain. Some of you have done this with me in the advanced LOA session. Step 2, extreme extraordinary pleasure. Extreme extraordinary pleasure for future. Now, what do I mean by this? The current situation of your life is uncomfortable, but it has to be extreme unbearable pain. When people are in extreme pain, they move. How many of you agree with that? When you're in extreme unbearable pain, you move out of that situation. Yes or no? But if you get used to that pain, you could live in that pain for the rest of your life. How many of you have already been doing that right now? Yeah, that's because you somewhere got used to the pain. Like, how many people are feeling like you need to lose weight every day, but you're not doing anything about it? You've got comfortable on your stomach. You've got comfortable holding that big belly. You don't like it. I'm not saying you like it, but you've got comfortable living with it. Yes or no? It has to be so unbearable that you should be like, I can't handle this. Every single moment of your life. Only then you will change. How many of you agree with that? Only then that unlimited motivation will come inside. Step 2, write down step 2. Oh, I think you wrote the step 2. Extreme, extraordinary pleasure for the future. So what's happening right now is, if you take the weight loss example again, if I tell people to visualize their ideal body, they like it, but it's an uncomfortable, confusing feeling. Like all the people who've been wanting to do weight loss, ask yourself, every time you think about your future weight, you feel confused and not sure and doubtful. How many of you agree with me? That's the reason you're not able to achieve it. So you need to have extreme and extraordinary levels of pleasure whenever you think about it. How many of you are ready for this? But I'll have to help you go through some pain for that. Are you sure you're okay with that? Are you sure? Okay, done. Sit straight. Now, here's the important part. You will be closing your eyes in this exercise and you'll be going through some pain in the step 1. Promise me you will not open your eyes. Everyone give me a thumbs up. Say, yes, I promise. Okay. So when I ask you to do this exercise, I will be asking you to visualize some painful situations so that you feel the pain. But I need to remind you the pain first. How many of you are okay if I remind you the pain first? After I remind you the pain, be ready to engage your body language. What do I mean by engage your body language? So for an example, if I'm asking you to close your eyes and remember your problems, I don't want you to meditate on your facial expressions. Okay. I want you to feel pain and engage your body language. Like engage your body language. Then you will feel the pain. Everyone okay to engage your body language? Okay, so here we go. First, I will remind you some of the pain. Some of you know what the pain is, but for some of you, I want to remind you what the pain is. So here we go. How many people here are going through the problems that I'm showing you on the screen right now? Some of you have seen these problems, but you need to understand this right now. So first, are you struggling with money right now? Raise your hands, engage your body language. Are you jobless right now? Raise your hands, engage your body language. Are you waiting for an increment? Are you promotion? Is your promotion stuck right now? Where other people are getting promotion, but you're not. Is your income stuck? Do you struggle to save money in the end of the month? How many of you struggle to save money in the end of the month? Okay. Is your business deal stuck in the last minute every time? Do you struggle to sell? How many of you find it difficult to sell money? And does your salary get over too soon? Do you always live in debts, loans all the time? How many people here are constantly in loans and debts? How many people are failing in business a lot of times? Are you feeling financially stuck right now? Raise your hands if that's true for you. Okay. And do you have only one source of income right now? Raise your hands. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to make the realization of this pain very, very high so that you can stop doing this in your life. How many of you are okay with that? So sit straight, close your eyes now. My video is going off. 1. Sit straight, close your eyes. Now, imagine for how many years you've been living these problems, this joblessness problem, this income stuck problem. You remember you gave me the number earlier in the beginning of this webinar? Say that number loudly. How many years you're living with this problem? These financial issues. Okay. Now imagine the pain that you've been experiencing because of these problems. How it has been affecting your self-esteem. Engage your body language as you remember the pain. How's it affecting your body? Have you developed some bad habits because of these financial issues? Have you developed bad emotional habits because of these financial issues? Like treating yourself badly, treating others badly, not taking care of your health. How many of you have got impact on your health because of these problems? Don't open your eyes. Don't open your eyes. How many of you have been losing relationships because of these money problems? Now imagine, do you want to live with these problems forever? But imagine this, you can't solve these problems for the next 1 year. Your life is going to be the same. 1 year more. I want you to imagine 1 more year. How would you live with these problems for 1 more year? What would happen next year if you continued these problems? How worse will it get? Now imagine living with these problems for 5 years. Engage your body language now. Don't loosen up. Engage that pain. 5 years. Do you want to live with these problems 5 more years? Who have you lost in 5 years? What have you lost inside you in 5 years? 25 years, you can't solve these problems. What has happened to your life now? 25 years. Close your eyes. Don't stop. Don't stop. Close your eyes. Make it 50 years. How do you even look now? How does life feel now? Make it 100 years. And now imagine that everybody dies and you are also dying. But before you die, how do you feel about life today? After living like this for 100 years, ask yourself, is it worth living like this? Everyone say no, no more. I won't allow this. Now come from 100 years to 50 years, reverse that process. Come from 50 years to 25 years, reverse that process. Come from 25 years to 5 years, come on, reverse it. Bring it back so you come back to normal now. From 5 years to 1 year. From 1 year, come back to this moment so that you don't live with these problems for even 1 minute more. Come back to this moment. And everyone quickly open your eyes. How many of you agree with me very genuinely? If you don't solve these problems, this can happen. Raise your hands, yes or no? Do you want this to happen? Write it down. No more, I won't allow it. Write it down. No more, I won't allow it. How many of you are already feeling this crazy fire inside you that you don't want to live like this? Raise your hands. Now, this is where you are ready to move. But this is not enough, because pain can only make you move a little bit, but it's eventually pleasure that will take you all the way. How many of you agree with me? We can't live in pain every day. Am I right? Pain is a good motivator, but it's not good for every day. How many of you agree with me? But it's good for the beginning. Now we've done that. Let's go to the step 2. How many of you want the following solutions in your life? Like you want money effortlessly. You want to attract a job. You want to attract your increment. You want to get the promotion you deserve. You want to increase your income immediately now. How many of you really want these results? You want to start saving money, complete your business deals, learn to sell confidently. How many of you here really want to be comfortable with selling? Okay, engage your body language, raise your hands. Manage your money efficiently. Recover from your debts and loans immediately in the next 3-6 months. How many of you want to do that? Make profits in your business. Financial freedom. How many of you really want to be financially free? And the last point, how many of you really want to have not one, but multiple sources of income? Raise your hands. Okay. Are you ready to associate not a little bit pleasure, but extreme and extraordinary levels of pleasure towards these results? Are you ready? So let's learn to get excited towards the future so that the future calls you and attracts you rather than thinking, haan, karna hai. Right? Let's get excited for it. So one more time, everyone sit straight. My video is going off. Close your eyes. Remember to engage your body language. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to engage your body language. Feel the pleasure, okay? Feel the pleasure. Move your hands. Do what you have to do. Feel the pleasure. Make it 100 times, okay? Close your eyes. Starting the music again for you. Everyone imagine that these solutions in your life, you have already achieved these solutions. And it's been more than 1 year to these solutions. How would you live your life 1 year from now if you had all these solutions in your life? What are you doing with this money? Come on, 1 year from now, it's already 1 year. Ek saal khatam ho gaya. How are you living your life with these solutions? Feel that happiness. What are you saying to the universe when you've got these results? Say it loudly. Vararji, come on, feel it. Engage your body language, smile. Make it 5 years. Come on, make it 5 years. How would you live with this emotion for 5 years? Vijay, 5 years of happiness, 5 years of solutions. Engage your body language. Feel the pleasure. Feel the happiness. Don't do it like you're doing meditation, Vijay. Come on. Be happy. Vijay, yes, I'm talking to you. Come on. Get a little happy. Move your hands. Open your body language, everyone. Dr. Nishi, move your body language. Hands up. 5 years. Make it 25 years. Come on, make it. Let's see how much happiness can you show me in 25 years of wealth. Come on, engage your body language. 25 years of success. Golden Jubilee. Let's go to 50 years. Let's make it a century. Come on, let's make it a century. 100 years of happiness, 100 years of wealth. And now imagine before you're leaving this world, how are you feeling? Everybody dies, but if this is how you die, how would you feel? What do you tell the world before you leave? Do you tell them run behind money? Now, what do you tell the world before you leave now? What do you teach the world before you leave now? What message do you leave for those people who are trying to make money? Now that you are a billionaire, feel that happiness. Double it. Keep your right hand on your heart. Smile and say, thank you, universe. This is worth it. This is absolutely worth it. Okay. Everyone quickly open your eyes and write it down. This is worth it. Come on, write down. This is worth it. Quickly. Now, how many of you agree this is absolutely worth it? Raise your hands. Okay, unmute yourself. Give me one word. How are you feeling now? Come on. About making money, about fulfilling this. Now, everyone, go. Give me that one word. Okay, hold on. There's something wrong from my side. One more time. One word again.
Wonderful.
Top of the world.
Awesome. Okay, so check your confidence now. You remember in the beginning, I asked you to write down your confidence at that time. You gave me a number 3, 2, or 1. Okay, give me in the chat number, in the chat window, what's the earlier confidence number? What's the new confidence number? For an example, the earlier one was 2, and now maybe it is 6. I'm giving you an example in the chat window. Opening the chat window now. Give me the number of your confidence before we started the webinar, and now here where we've reached in the webinar. Give me the number. Come on. 4 to 9. Okay, I like that. 1 to 5, 6 to 8, 0 to 9. Okay. 3 to 6, 4 to 8. It's doubled. Okay. 2 to 7. I like that. 2 to 6, 0 to 5. Okay, that's good progress. Okay, everyone quickly write down the number in the chat window. I'm switching off the chat window in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go, 1. Perfect. So thank you very much. Now that you have written all this down, here is what we are going to do. How many of you are first feeling the super confidence that, yes, now you can go back and take action and make money? Yes or no? Okay, this is the feeling I wanted to leave you with. Did I fulfill my promise? Give me a thumbs up. Done. Now you have 2 options from here. Everyone take your hands like this. Say road number 1, road number 2. Okay, so you have 2 roads from here. Road number 1 is do all of this alone, on your own. Nothing wrong with that. You can, everybody has the capacity. You can also do it, but you have to be alone. Road number 1 is that. Second road is road number 2, do it with me. I invite you to come and join my course called as the Wealth Mastery course, where me and more than 385 students like you are working on achieving our goals. I'm helping people to have a commitment, and the commitment is this: within 1 year of joining the Wealth Mastery course, everyone write down 10 sources of income. That's right, not 1, not 2, 10 sources of income. Some of my students have actually started having 11 sources of income already after the last 6 months. How many of you really want to have more money, more happiness, more freedom, and multiple sources of income? Raise your hands. And you know what? One of the things we do in our Wealth Mastery courses, we don't call people only millionaires. We call people, write this down, happy millionaires. Happy millionaires. Because we don't want people who are rich. We want people who are happy and rich. How many of you agree with that? We don't want people who are rich. We want people who are happy and rich. Now, that is an art and a science both that we'll teach you in the Wealth Mastery course. How many of you are excited to know what you get in the Wealth Mastery course in how much time? How many of you are excited for that? Raise your hands. Okay. Can I show you what you're getting? What's my promise? Okay, so everyone look up. In the Wealth Mastery course, my promise is only this. That's it. I'm not talking about module 1, module 2, module 3. I don't want to talk about all that, because nobody's here to learn law of attraction. Everybody's here for their results of money. How many of you agree with me? Raise your hands. So my promise is only this. I don't want to try to convince you saying, I will give you this, I will give you that, I'll give you a template, I'll give you a recording. No, I'm only promising this. I'm promising you these results. We've already helped more than 200 students achieve these results. I have achieved these results. So I know I can share it with you. How many of you are excited to learn how I will help you achieve this? How? Are you ready for that? Awesome. So here we go. On the next page now, on your notepad, everyone take a new page quickly. On your notepads, everyone take a new page. And on the new page, write down how you are going to learn to achieve this. The first thing that you're getting is you're getting 30 plus video lessons here. Everyone write this down. 30 plus video lessons. 30 plus video lessons. How many people got a lot of value based on the last 45 minutes, 1 hour of lesson that you've learned? Now, imagine you've got 30 more techniques. 30. Okay, 30 more video lessons. And the best part is lifetime access. So you don't have to worry about downloading, saving. You have lifetime access. Even after 5 years, you want to watch it again, you're welcome to. So the first thing is 30 plus video lessons. But am I promising video lessons, everyone? Am I promising video lessons? No, I'm not promising video lessons. Everyone, I'm promising this. Let me repeat, I'm coming back to the screen. I'm promising this. Okay, the video lessons are only a method to learn. After the video lessons, then we are also getting the Telegram group, which is a private group to support you on a daily basis to answer all your questions. Because when you're watching these video lessons for the first time, your mind is going to have loads of questions. You need somebody to support you every single day. How many of you want support every single day to all your questions? Okay, my promise is every single question of yours will be answered. In the basic LOA Telegram group, I can't do that because there are close to 15,000 people there. It's difficult to do that there. But in the Wealth Mastery, it's my commitment to you. I will answer all your questions. Okay, that's point number 2. Now, live coaching for 4 weeks. Write down, everyone, live coaching for 4 weeks. This happens every Saturday, which means starting tomorrow, Saturday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. For 2 hours, I will personally coach you. Now, there's a difference between videos and coaching. What you went through with me for the last 1 hour is called as coaching. How many of you enjoyed the coaching process for the last 1 hour? So this is the process you will go through 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Now, earlier, we had a different plan, which I'm showing you right now, where it was a lot of people came to me and said, Mitesh, can you please give us a plan where we can invest less money and still join this course? So I said, done. This is where now we have 2 plans. This is plan 1, and then there is plan 2. In the plan 2, we have definitely the same 2 things, which is the 30 video lessons. You're still getting that. You're also getting the Telegram support group. But in the plan 2, it's live coaching for 12 weeks, which means 3 months. Every single day in the Telegram group, I will support you for 3 months. In plan 1, I'll support you for 1 month. And in the plan 2, it's about 3 months of coaching. The best part is, earlier I used to coach this program for 1 lakh rupees on a one-on-one session. Today, because of pandemic, now you don't have to do 1 lakh rupees of investment. For the plan 1, there's a 90% discount and you're getting 10,000 rupees for that 1 month coaching. Plan 2, 85% discount and you're getting 15,000 rupees for 3 months coaching. There's a lot of bonus for people who are joining today. Here is your biggest bonus. People who are signing up in the next 15 minutes right now, for those people, let me start the timer for you first, so you know how much time this will remain with me. So here we go. On the screen right now, you're seeing a timer of 15 minutes. The moment 15 minutes are complete and we leave this webinar, this particular offer, what is the offer? Listen to me carefully. In plan 2, which is right now for 3 months, I'm allowing you lifetime access if you're joining today during the webinar. If you make that decision of investing in yourself and trusting me, I will reward you for trusting me by giving you lifetime access, not limited access of 3 months, where every single day you'll get answers to all your questions in the Telegram group. Plus, you'll get that live coaching every week. I will never stop you from coming for the coaching session. As far as I'm doing my Wealth Mastery coaching program, you're welcome to come and do it with me every Saturday. How many of you think that is definitely 10 times more value than the fees I'm asking about? How many of you agree? 10 times more value. See, I practice this in my life. Okay. Now, do not think of the fees as expense. It is an investment where you get ROI. What is ROI? Return on investment. Now, those people who are joining in the first 13 minutes left now, the moment you join, I want you to write down in the chat window, done, Wealth Mastery lesson started. Okay, done, Wealth Mastery lesson started. So the moment we finish this 13 minutes, the lifetime plan will go away. You can still join after the webinar, but it will be only for plan 2, which is 12 weeks coaching only. You can still join plan 1, which is for 10,000, but after the webinar is complete, plan 1 will completely shut off. What will remain is only plan 2 for 12 weeks after the webinar. If you're joining during the webinar in 13 minutes, it is lifetime. Now, what is the bonus? The bonus is, let's quickly take it down here. 1,50,000 worth of bonus. First is the basic law of attraction videos, ready money vision board, perfect affirmations template. All of this is part of plan 1. In plan 2, you get this plus recorded money affirmations, ready list of multiple sources of income, 30 days access to the 30 days challenge program. Some of you are already part of it. When you complete that 30 days, let me know in the Wealth Mastery group. I will activate your bonus after that so that you continue to have your full 30 days after that. Last 200 plus videos of affirmations, which is part of the 30 days program. And finally, digital coaching system, which means that you will get access to the same course I have learned, where I learn and I teach about how do you make money as a coach? How do you decide which course do I want to teach people? How do you not only decide, but how do you create a design of a course? After designing a course, how do you sell a course? How do you make a website? How do you make Facebook advertisements? All of this is recorded for you, and you can learn as many times as you want for a lifetime. All these bonuses, except only one bonus is for limited period, which is 30 days challenge, which is the 30 days program. Everything else here is lifetime if you join right now until this timer is active. Once this timer is done, we leave the webinar. After this timer is done and once we leave the webinar, plan 2 will be active for you. All you need to do is it will be then active for 12 weeks and 3 months. That's it. Now, how do you join? The link is over here on top of me right now. Let me shift this link here. There are 3 types of links for you. One is this link, which is the lifetime link. Then there is another link, which is for the plan 1. The plan 1 link is miteshkhatri.com/wealth1. For those of you who are not able to click on the chat window because you're attending from a mobile, I understand that. Then you need to click on plan 1, which is miteshkhatri.com/ remember it's /wealth1. That will take you to plan 1 payment. In case you want to join lifetime, you need to go to miteshkhatri.com/wealth2. Okay. If you are not prepared right now, but you would like to block your lifetime course. How many people here would like to block your lifetime course today? Okay, so here's what you can do. You can block yourself by using this link, miteshkhatri.com/block. It's a 5,000 rupee link. You can block it today. After maximum tomorrow, day after tomorrow max, in 2 days, you can pay the rest of the fees of 10,000 rupees for the lifetime access. And that day you will get access not only to the Wealth Mastery course, you will get access to the entire lifetime program. Is everyone clear about everything here? Perfect. So those of you who have already done, I'm opening up my chat window now. All you need to do is type in the chat window, done, wealth upgraded. So here we go. And if you have any specific questions, we will now allow some of you to ask questions in the chat window, but right now we are not answering questions regarding basic law of attraction. We are only answering questions right now regarding, so Dalchan, not right now, you can ask your questions more now about in the Basic Elevate Telegram group. Now it's time for those people to ask questions who are interested in joining the Wealth Mastery course and you might have any doubts. So unmuting you now. Anybody has questions about joining, unmute from your side and ask your question. Go for it. If people on YouTube have a question, you can post your question in the chat window.
Hi, Mitesh sir.
Hi.
Hema this side.
Yes, Hema. Hi.
Hope you're doing good. Sorry, I couldn't attend the complete webinar because of work. I have just seen the last part. I was just curious to know, I have booked myself for advanced law of attraction yesterday, and I was actually, it was in my mind to do this first, and then yesterday I booked that. So what you suggest, should I do this first because I really wanted to, and or should I do that first?
Go through advanced first.
Okay, so should not I, so will I be getting this offer later, or should I block this?
No. So offer is not possible later, but here's what you can do, which a lot of our other members have done. About 80% of the advanced members are already part of the Wealth Mastery. What they do is they block the course by joining the lifetime membership.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I want.
They get the lifetime membership. but they start attending only once I tell them to, which is after at least 20 to 30 days after you join advance, not before that.
Okay, so should I block my?
Most welcome.
Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Okay. So Nidish, right now we're not specifically answering questions about stocks or anything else right now. Right now we're only answering questions regarding the process of joining Wealth Mastery. If you have any specific questions on Wealth Mastery. Yes, Kiran, go for it. What's your question? Yes.
So the same thing, like I'm part of DMP. So should I go for Wealth Mastery or should I go for Advanced LOA?
Okay. Let me answer that not only for you, but for everybody here. If you are emotionally stressed, we never allow you to directly come to Wealth Mastery. First, go to Advance.
Sir, emotionally, I'm not stressed.
Then it's fine. Then it's fine. Then you can come to Wealth Mastery. There are a lot of students who have come to Wealth Mastery first, upgraded their frequency of wealth, then they even directly went to Platinum, which is also okay. But you just need to be honest about it that yes, emotionally, I'm not worried right now. I'm in control of myself. It is just that I tune my money frequency. Then you're welcome to Wealth Mastery first.
Okay, cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Done.
Hello.
Congratulations and welcome to the family.
Mitesh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Mitesh, hi, this is Ritu here.
Hi, Ritu.
Mitesh, just wanted to understand one more time about this lifetime coaching and 1 month coaching. Though it was not clear.
So very
simple. Tell me once.
Yes, I'll show it to you right now. It's pretty simple. When we are talking about, so as you see, this is plan 1, this is plan 2.
Yes.
Course is the same. What matters is in the plan 1, you get 1 month coaching for 4 Saturdays, right? And you get 3 bonuses, which you see below me in blue color.
Right.
In plan 2, if you join during the webinar, it's lifetime access to the coaching, which normally you get for 3 months. So for an example, if you join the same course tomorrow directly from my website, you will get a 3 months access to my coaching program, which happens every Saturday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on a Zoom meeting like this. We all meet together, Wealth Mastery students, and we learn and coach together. Now, if you join tomorrow, it's 3 months. If you join now, it's a lifetime, plus the bonuses that you see in the green color and the blue color, both are available for plan 2.
Okay, so it's lifetime in the sense, whenever your life will be learning more about the course.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
And because I keep upgrading my frequency, I keep teaching new stuff to people in Wealth Mastery.
Perfectly fine. Thank you so much.
So if you come and if you join today, next year, whatever I'm learning, you get to learn that also.
Definitely.
Hello, good evening, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
I have the challenge because every Saturday we have our academy at the same time, 4 to 8 p.m. So how can it is possible for me?
So what you can do is you can watch the recording after the coaching is complete.
I want to be part of means live. This is more effective than video. I can understand.
I understand.
So I would like to 1 month course or what I can add, because there I am.
So then what you can do is join the lifetime instead of plan 1. So even if you miss a few coaching sessions, you will always have access to the coaching sessions. That's the best I can suggest, because eventually you will have to prioritize your time as per our coaching session. It will be difficult for me to prioritize and change my time.
Because that is my earning, part of earning, not that time.
So you can do it after a few weeks. That's what I'm saying. Initially, you can watch the recordings. As you get a little time, once in a while, you can attend the live sessions.
Okay, so what shall I go for plan 2 or plan 1?
See, again, like I said, if you want 1 month coaching and if you're happy with dedicated 4 sessions, plan 1 is good. The video lessons are the same. You get lifetime access to that. But if you're looking for lifetime coaching, where even next year you can come back and learn, plan 2.
If after 1 month, I can shift another plan, it is possible?
It's not possible because the whole system is technology based. I'm not doing anything manually. Once a person is locked at this, the person is locked at this.
Okay.
In fact, one of the other reasons is because we keep increasing fees after every few months, right? So like when we started this, it was not at 15,000, it was much less. Now it is at 15 because of the kind of value we've created for people. So once I increase the rates, plan 1 is also different, plan 2 is also different later.
So you mean that it is lifetime course, 3 months you are giving us to live coaching and it will be continue? No. Only
As
for
far as I am doing my wealth mastery coaching sessions every Saturday, you get access for all that lifetime. Yes.
Okay.
If you join today, there is no limit of 3 months. That's what I'm saying.
That is like I can choose 15,000. Whenever I free, I can join that.
That's right, ma'am. You got the answer.
Okay. So
Right.
I can deposit 5,000 rupees and I can another
You're most
10,000.
Sure. You're most welcome. What you can do is use this link, miteshkhatri.com/block. Block it by 5,000. You will have maximum 48 hours, which is by maximum day after tomorrow. Pay the rest of the fees on the same link. And that's it. You're done. You'll get access after that.
Okay.
All right. So with that, we are doing a couple of last questions. But before that, let's welcome a few people here who've already joined. So first we've got, hold on. Yes, Hema, of course, was the first one. So Hema, congratulations. Welcome to the family. We've got Prakash. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. We've got Revati. Congratulations, Revati. Welcome to the family here. Ashok. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Vandana. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. We even have Rupa here. Congratulations. Welcome to the family here. Okay. So anybody else quickly have any questions? Today, we are going to do the last question now because I've got 3 minutes before I can log out. Not even 3 minutes, just 1 minute before I can log out because I have the 9 p.m. session now in 3 minutes. So I need to log out in exactly 1 minute. Any last question of the day? Unmute yourself and ask now.
Sir, I'm blocking the seat. Some technical error is going on. I'm doing it.
So you can do the blocking with the same link which I showed you here, miteshkhatri.com/block. This link will be active tonight till 12 o'clock. No problem. Done. Okay, guys, with that, most welcome, Kiran. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Everyone, thank you very much for joining in. I will see you soon in another live webinar. Those of you who are part of the 9 p.m., I'll see you in 3 minutes at the 9 p.m. session. Those of you who've already joined, congratulations. Tomorrow evening, you start your first coaching session at 4 p.m. You will get the Zoom link via email. You have already got a welcome video. So please watch that welcome video. I'm giving you access to the welcome video in the chat window as well right now. This is, sorry, not that one. It says welcome 3. Use this link. This is the welcome video for those people who've already joined. Tomorrow evening before 4 p.m., if possible, watch 5 video lessons before you come for the coaching session. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. Let's unmute and say bye-bye and good night. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming, Chandrasekhar. Bye, doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye, Kishorji. Bye-bye. Jagrati. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Take care, everyone. Bye.
I will join, but later on, I still have to
Most
prepare
welcome.
myself a lot.
Most
Lot
welcome.
of things.
Congratulations.